Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K back again with another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews. This time over at Wiener Schnitzel to go in on one of their all-new Tater Scoop side items. And with 3 options available, how could I not go in on the one with bacon, right? So let's go in on the cheesy bacon tater scoops to see what it's working with. And already it's very strong in the grilled onions department, guys. That's a nice portion on the very top there. What we've got here is scoop-shaped potatoes. It's actually topped off with a cheese sauce, grilled onions, and chopped bacon. And I gotta say, this is looking pretty nice. Definitely a very saucy situation with that cheese, but those grilled onions look amazing. They definitely went heavy-handed on this one. Pretty nice. And with all that good stuff on top of what looks to be thinly shaved wedge potatoes, only kind of curled up just a bit there, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty tasty. So let's not waste any more time. Let's confirm it for you. It's the cheesy bacon tater scoops here at Wiener Schnitzel. Let's peep out this flavor. You know, fried potatoes in virtually any form is going to be an amazing situation, especially when they're lightly salted. But when you top it off with a cheese sauce, grilled onions, and some bacon, how bad could this really be, right? I mean, I guess with the uniqueness of the shape itself, and in this case, let me show it to you there, it's basically like a wedge potato, but they're kind of curled up and sliced kind of thin. So not bad for what this is, guys. And like I said, I'm not expecting this to taste bad. All right, so before we get started, and like always, if you guys are fans of high quality, delicious looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as brand new content drops every week. All right, now I'm assuming they want you to kind of just pick this up as you go. And actually, I already did that for you when I showed you the close up the first time. So I have a fork here on the side just in case, but let me just try this real quick and then we'll get into it further. Tasty. Well, it has just enough soft potato in the middle and the light crispiness on the outside. Let me just kind of show that to you, just so you can kind of see the thickness there. Not bad for what this is. These are actually crisped up very nicely, and they're curled very nicely as well. So far the quality is pretty good of the fry. Definitely pretty good. And you know what? Let me pull up another one for you. Take a look at that, guys. Thick cut potato, but shaved very, very thin. And you have all the scoop good stuff on the inside there. So I'm really digging this so far. I mean, the quality of the fry is good. And like I said, any type of fried potato is going to be bomb with some light salt. It's pretty tasty. I'm already liking that. The cheese sauce is not bad. All right, enough with the small appetizers. Let's whip out this fork here and get to some of the good stuff. There is plenty of onions on this. And again, while I'm kind of scooping this up here, let me just kind of show you again. Lots of goodies, guys. Feast your eyes. No shortage of the grilled onions. A very lovely situation. The bacon's a little on the light side, though. But, oh, here's a big piece here right now. That is very, very nice. The cheese sauce, very thick. Let's give this a shot, guys. Tater scoops with all the good stuff on it. Here we go. Thick cheese on that. That's pretty banging. It's almost like a beer cheese I'm kind of getting, actually. And I guess I can kind of expect that considering this is like a carryover from Ooze Fest, which I actually reviewed one of their chili cheese entrees not that long ago. Take a look at that review popping up on your screen if you haven't seen it already. Lots of cheesy goodness, guys, but I have to admit, the addition of a fun shape and some grilled onions is a lovely situation here. And again, not too much bacon, that's the only thing. Naturally, what I'm expecting here is lots of smoky flavor. It's light, but it's more of a heavy cheese flavor and the grilled onions, which are marinated pretty nicely. It's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's a little front-loaded. There's really nothing in the very bottom, and that's really the downside with any of these things because naturally when you have a lot of toppings on the very top of it there, it's good for the very top, but then as you get towards the bottom, you kind of expect there to be some form of cheese or something there. That would be kind of nice to have like a more of a coated look to it there and a feel and the overall flavor. But so far, pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking this, and I had a feeling I would considering all the toppings on this. But I do have to say, it is really kind of a fun shape. And again, let me show that to you there. Really nice, and I like the fact that they keep the skin on them as well. That's really a nice touch, and I think it really adds to the overall authenticity. And it gives you just a little bit more of a hardiness to kind of bite into there. So the softness of the potato on the inside, a little bit more of a chew on the outside, which is kind of nice. And it soaks up the cheese pretty well, which is very rich. A little on the salty side, but it really feels more like a beer cheese. But naturally, the bacon, really that flavor I think I'm expecting to kind of jump out more, but there's really just not a lot of bacon on here. But the marinated onions, guys, lovely situation on that, absolutely. All right, so one more bite and then we'll close this one up after the rating. But guys, it's a really tasty cheese sauce. Again, the carryover from Ooze Fest, a very nice flavor there with some grilled onions, which is really a beautiful combination. And of course, some smoky bacon on the top. You knew it was gonna be pretty tasty, right? I mean, come on. Alright, so no matter how you look at this one, guys, lots of cheesy goodness. Naturally, if you're getting this far into the review already, you already know this is something you're going to want to give a shot. This is really a pretty tasty side item, I do have to say, with a very fun shape. And like I said, the grilled onions are a major addition to a very nice beer-type cheese on top here. And it's very, very heavy on the very top of it, like I should say. Just wish there was more of it on the bottom, along with maybe just a little bit more chopped bacon. But guys, very flavorful.
Upgrade your fries to new tater scoops at Wiener Schnitzel.
Well, as you guys saw in one of those first clips in the beginning of this review, there's 3 different options you can choose from. And naturally, if you just want cheese, you've got the double cheese variant. And there's obviously a chili cheese variant, which I almost got. But considering I did the chili cheese fries about a month or so ago, I wanted to go in on this variant, which actually the grilled onions and the bacon was very enticing looking. And that was the main reason for that. So honestly, unless you're not really into chili, at least you've got 2 other options to choose from. But obviously, the grilled onions and the bacon I think is going to be one of the most popular besides the chili cheese. So guys, not bad on that, it really isn't. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the cheesy bacon tater scoops here at Wiener Schnitzel a pretty rock solid 7.7 out of 10. I would definitely kick this one up above the 8 mark if it had just a little bit more bacon on it. It was a little lacking in that department, but the grilled onions definitely made up for it. A very nice rich beer cheese that this one was coated with. And again, a little bit on the bottom I think really would have set the tone. A little bit of cheese that you ladle in, put some of those fries in there, and then naturally all the other toppings. That would have been beautiful. And considering it's $4.39, I'm expecting just a little bit more in that category. Otherwise, pretty rock solid with some pretty banging flavor. Alright, so I gotta ask you, aside from wanting to know if you're personally gonna be giving this one a shot if you've got Wiener Schnitzel in the area, did you think there was enough toppings on this? I mean, was it the perfect amount for you in terms of the cheese, maybe the grilled onions, and the bacon? Was that actually sufficient for you for the price? Drop some comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Pretty tasty on this one, Wiener Schnitzel, pretty tasty, especially with that delicious cheese sauce. But you know what? Just a little bit more swine would have made this one that much more fine. Alright guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.